Captain on deck, Mez. How are you, buddy? How are you getting on? Bouncing's here as well. Good to see you, sir. And we got CDs in the Twitch chat as well. How's everybody getting on? How was the last couple of days? Anybody do anything interesting? Built the Great Unclean one, yeah, I saw. Did you enjoy it? Was it a fun build? Let me get this camera on. Well, that's good. Off to a great start, as always. So the fun thing is I can't turn the camera around if the camera is on. How can we do this without having to start the stream again? Found the Great Unclean one rather fun, that's good. Don't know if it's interesting, but I bought the entire Pro Acryl lineup. Bloody hell, CDs. Bloody hell. I wonder if I can rotate it within ooh, deactivate, that might work. If I deactivate it, can I then switch it around? Yes! I'm a genius! Oh. It's still upside down, what the hell? Nothing like a little chaos to start off the day, right? Bum 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 bum. Currently masking up a hippogriff for some digital-like camouflage. Ooh, nice. Sounds good. I look forward to seeing how you get on with that. Today I may have accidentally purchased the Death Guard Combat Patrol. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Bouncing, converting all of his human monies into plaguey boys. Awesome stuff, dude. Every time I flip the camera, it corrects itself. Which is kind of annoying. The camera thinks it knows best. Right. Here we are. Right, now stay like that, please. Now all my controls are the wrong way around. Well, that's going to have to do for now. I'm sure it will be fine. We're only building a Tyranid today anyway. Who needs to see? Oh, here's the song that I created at the weekend. Ooh, new song, new song. Are you using ABS? If you are, you should be able to flip the cam image on screen. Yes. Image flipped. Thank you, Mez. Toby, why was everything upside down? I was streaming all the way from Australia. Oh, that's the wrong camera. Hang on. Right, we're getting there now. We're getting there. Haha, I am a genius, he proclaimed. Go Spain. Did you watch it at the weekend? Anybody watching Le Foot? No, you are not. Yeah, we all figured that out by now, right? We have all figured that out by now. Hello, hello, hello! Tommy Watson, Mr. Zeitgeist, how you getting on? Interrupted my brand new song that I recorded at the weekend. How dare they? I watched them score a goal. Nice. There were lots of goals in the England game. Did you see that? 10 goals. That's a lot of goals. I'm going to open this today. And then I'm going to build a Norn emissary. Ooh. Should be fun. But prior to all of that, I'm going to go for a wee. Because despite going for a wee directly before the stream, I'm clearly very well hydrated and I've broken the seal. So before we break the seal on these cards, I'm going to go and relieve my broken seal. BRB. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. Hello there, nerd gang. Mr. Zeitgeist, how you getting on? Fugly is prime. Gonna dry brush him in a minute. When I get back from taking Oscar down the park. Ah, nice. Enjoy the park life. See you shortly, my friend. Oosh. How you getting on, Patrick? How are things in the land where the water spins down the drain the other way? dum, 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 dum. Right, 6 o'clock, 6 till 9 UK time. Let's open some Tyranids, shall we? These are from 2002, I believe. The great devourer moves between the stars and hungers for all that lie before it. This Scarabeus hive fleet organism, this monstrous entity, billions upon billions of warriors, war machines and ships. Every thought and action, every spark of life in the Tyranids is bound and interlinked into a single organism stretching light years and controlled by the hive mind. The great horror has come, devourer of worlds. There we go. Let's see what we get, shall we? What's in here? A whole bunch of Tyranids, one would suspect. And as we were about to build the Norn emissary, I figured opening this could be pretty cool. We've got a black and white printout for the Coronis campaign. All this stuff like we got in the previous box. And a load of cards. Sealed 25 years ago, to be opened today. I like how they seal it in cigarette sealant. Alright, let's see what we get, shall we? So we got a Sickle Swarm. Assault. We have got the Death Gaunts. Interesting. Do we get 3 of each card, do we reckon? Gene Stealers. We're all familiar with the Stealers of the Genes. The Levi Looters. Terragaunts. Some pretty cool artwork on these cards. Ripper Flood. Okay. We've got Ash Waste. So these will be the location cards, right? The terrain cards. The Molten River. And then we're back to creatures such as the Biofex. That's a big boy. Spitting out his venom. Tyranids. That is what we are opening today. Here we have Hellthorn. The Forest. We've got the Rythan Moors. Arborealis. Terminal Hive Methidian. Magnor Atoll. And we're back to the creatures. Catalyst Zoanthrope. We've got the Hive Tyrant. Malefactor. Couple of them. A Ripper Swarm. We've got some Harpies. We've got a Pyro Gaunt. A few of those. Biovore, nice. It's a nice model as well. Termagaunts. You know, what would a Tyranid army without some Termagaunts? Some Warriors. Good stuff. Haruspex. That's another big boy, right? Death-spitting Ravener. Raveners that spit death. I see what you did there. Followed by an Ancient Ravener. The Rime of the Ancient Ravener completes our Tyranid deck from 25 years ago. That was pretty cool, right? There we have it. Some cool artwork from many moons ago. And as we are building a Tyranid today on the stream, I figured what better time to open the Tyranid deck. Single digit temperature in South Africa today. Perfect hoodie weather, yeah, that's it. And if you guys want the perfect hoodie, much like Patrick, go to olmaph.com. Fun times, neighbour's van just blew up. Fully engulfed kind of blew up. Bloody hell, Mez. Is everybody okay? I like how instead of rushing outside, you've continued to commentate on the stream, which is good. Why is Patrick blue? Patrick is now a moderator of the channel. Haha, LMP. Did you leave any evidence? Let's hope not. We'll find out in about 30 minutes. Okay. Toby's been listening to the soundboard. Ah, yeah, you guys hanging out in the at the weekend in the Discord. I was in there for an hour or so. It was pretty cool. Good to see so many people getting involved in the audio in the Discord. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Very cold, but considering painting some more Terminators. Yeah, they're a lot of fun, right? The plaguey Terminators. The plague-ridden boys. What's everybody else up to? Today, we build this. Big boy. Where did I put the... Tammy. Tammy. I wonder if I left it in the kitchen. Yeah, I bought some of the non-quick setting Tamiya to see what that's like, see if it's any good. Everyone's chatting in VC these days. Yeah, it's cool. It's good to have you all in there. It's exactly what we're trying to create, right? A little community where people can hang out and chat and stuff. Yeah, there's a couple of you in the VC right now, which is good. VC Hobby Lobby is the jam. Been slaying the grey. Awesome, man. Found a pot and a half of Agrax. Nice. That's a nice find. Very useful shade to have. A Norn. Need two of those. Big boy Norny. Requiem with quite the entrance. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. To see you. Good. Right, let's open this big sexy chap up, shall we? Yeah, somebody asked for it last week. I can't remember who now. But yeah, we'll do a bit of this. Then tomorrow we'll do a bit of Lord of Skulls. And then I may start building the Chaos Knight for our Chat Paints the Models stream. Okay, it's got a lot of big chunky bits. That's good. I was a bit worried it was going to have lots of fiddly. And as you know, I'm not good with the fiddly. I'm a chunky monkey! Yeah, chunky monkey! Requiem is good. Good to hear, because yesterday you were a bit off it, right? I'm alright. I'm always alright one way or another. Don't worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, reasonable day. Reasonable day. Got plenty done, which is nice. Right, you take piece number 1 and piece number 2 and you glue them together. That is the sort of instructions that we like around here. Move this coffee. Why has that gone so blurry? Silly sausage. I think it was either tiredness or glue and paint fume overdose. Yeah, a little bit of both maybe. Glad to hear you have been better. Right, where are my sniffers? On the floor. Right, let's get snipping. And as always, let's chat. Let's wag our chins. Requiem, what are you working on this evening? Toby is on the chaplain. Interesting with the chaplains, Toby. Are you going to be red and black? Is your chaplain going to be red and black? Or are you going to go crazy and do it blue and yellow? What's going on? Yeah, piece 1 and piece 2. I thought that if they're next to each other, they are as well. Look at that. You can tell this is a modern sprue because that's not how we do things around here. 1 and 2 should be on entirely different sprues, and you should do 1 7th and 2 52nd. No way you do 1 first and 2 second and they're both next to each other on the same sprue. What is going on? Am I even awake? Maybe this is all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine. Right, Tamiya. This is my brand new bottle of Tamiya. Do you guys say Tamiya or Tamiya? Or do you say Tamiya? Hey, Frankie the Fish. Our favourite garage man from the US of A. How are you, buddy? How's your weekend been? I've never ever seen that. I know. It's a whole new world, Patrick. A whole new world. Batch work on the Sword Brethren today. Nice. Dreadnought's a lot of fun as well. I need to get a Dreadnought for my Blood Angels. Hey, Unlikely Winter's here as well. How are you, my friend? How are you? Big sniff for the lads. Ta-mi-ya. Right, let's see what this stuff's about. Does it smell the same as the quick setting? Let's do a quick aroma check. Oh, that's a fine vintage. It definitely does smell different. More fruity. Manatha Music tributes in the Twitch chat. Howdy. How are you? How are you getting on? Oh, this is the more classic glue smell, this one. More like Airfix glue. Ooh. This is a fruity endeavour. Wonder how this would rank on blind taste tests. Oh, that's the stuff. That's the ticket. Oh, lovely jubilee. Hey, Tyler's here as well. Hello, hello. How are you, Tyler? How was the end of the week for you, my friend? The weekend was rough for Frankie. Oh dear, you lost a lemon tree. And cancelled your holiday. What the hell? What's happened there? How do you lose a lemon tree? And what has resulted in the holiday cancellation? Manatha is good. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. I'm alright. Not too shabby. What have you been up to, Manatha? Olmaph the glue sommelier. There, yeah, exactly. There's a definite difference in smell between the two. Yeah, that's the fine vintage Tamiya. Yeah, exactly. Tamiya is the correct way. Tamiya is the incorrect way. This is a sweet model. Yes, sir. Norn Emissary. The big boy. Quite looking forward to getting to work on this guy. I'm going to very much enjoy a little bit of airbrush on this huge bug. Hey up, duck. Major havoc in the Twitch. See, I say Abaddon. A lot of people say Abaddon, but he's Abaddon, right? Distinct notes of acetone, followed by a dry touch of solvent. Exquisite, yes sir. Just published my new album. Have you dropped a link in the Discord, Manatha? We've got a music section. Go smash it in there. My week is just starting. Another week of overtime in the books and another one this week. Ooh, lots of human monies to exchange for the plastic minis. And you've started playing around with the water effects. Nice. So Manatha is an Abaddon, by the looks of it. Have you tried looking in the garden? I think the lemon tree may be there. Top heavy and started pulling it out. Oh, it's pulled its roots up. Oh dear, oh dear. And your co-worker has already booked it off. Oh no. Did you have anything actually booked, as in you bought a hotel or flights or anything? A wrong'un. Yeah, that's it. That's basically what they're doing, like wrong'un, but it's Abaddon. Most of the old Warhammer characters have all got very ROM seal names, right? It does exactly what it says on the tin. Won't be live till the 27th. Ah, okay, look forward to that. A week's time. A week today, is that right? New Orc release looks super duper OP and cool as hell. Yeah, looks alright, doesn't he? Looks alright for a green skin. Oh, now I've got to find piece 3 and 4. This isn't as easy as 1 and 2. Oh, I'll take it back. Number 3 is directly next to number 2. So where's that make number 4? Ah, okay, yeah, 4 is on the other sprue, that's fine. That's not too bad. Oh. It's a spiky one, I'll tell you that much. Very spiky. Dropped a channel link in the Discord. Awesome, Manatha. What's the inspiration for the album? Nasdrag looks great. Orc scoops are out of the park. Yeah, and orc scoops are a lot of fun. Very little uniform about orc scoops. Fortunately, nothing booked yet. Just can't go. Ah, okay. What's the plan then? Are you looking at some alternative dates? Where are you looking to go? Elves riding dinosaurs! Yeah, that's going to tempt a lot of people into Kill Team, right? Although, what will happen is the orc models from that box are going to be littered over eBay. Every other eBay listing will be a little orc model from that box. Laser dinos! Yes, sir. Unlikely Winter as well. Is a dinosaur riding elf lover. 1, 2 and 3 next to each other. 4 was on a different sprue, but yes, I start to wonder whether this was actually somebody 3D printed it. Latest one is all about the American Civil War. Interesting, dude, interesting. Not something that I know a great deal about, but it would be very interesting to hear. I've got to figure out. See, the problem is I've chopped out 3 and 4 at the same time, so now I don't know which one goes in which hole. Bloody hell. I've only gone and done an Olmaph. Ah, that goes in there. Right, okay. Phew. Oh, that smell takes me right back to being a kid. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby! Tamiya, Tamiya, diddle-diddle-dib-dib-doo. Exodites look epic. Yeah, there's huge amounts of hype around the Exodites, right? Wouldn't mind some cheap Squig Riders. Yeah, we painted Squig Riders on the stream a couple of months ago, and really nice models. But there'll be loads of them going cheap soon. I don't currently have any beast snaggers, so I might snag some of those. Someone at the local game store is already hawking off the orcs from the Exodai box. Doesn't surprise me at all. Blood from the Blood God's neck has already been jacked up. So he is here to join us. Good to see you, buddy. Ernie as well. Ernie. Our favourite Slovakian in the chat. Evening, lads. Evening, Ernie. How you doing, my friend? How you getting on? New week, new Warhammer journeys. Yes, sir. I can smell it from here. I've been told that before. Yeah, Olmap's top tip. Don't bother with the quick drying one. You want the OG. The original. Tasty, tasty Tamiya. Blood Skull Corn's favourite son. How you doing, guy? Can't look down. Well, looks like things are looking up. Hey, guys. Oh. Multiple needles to the neck. Worst part is, even with all the numbing, I still felt everything. Oh dear, oh dear. That's not fun. Need some Tamiya to take the edge off it. You should have taken a bottle in with you. Yeah, already you can tell this is a nicely designed model. Very good. Just finished gluing Call. Now I'm painting Custodian cape and shoulders. Very nice, Ernie. I look forward to seeing that in the Discord. There's a local painting competition opening 1st of August. Think I'm going to submit something? Yeah, why not? Why not, dude? What is the worst that could happen? This is how we learn and find new buddies, right? Go to competitions, have a bit of fun, why not? Ernie's deciding what to paint next, either Crimson Fists, Reaver or Hastari. Yeah, I don't see a huge amount of Crimson Fists around here anymore. Could be good, could be good. A pile of Custodes parts next time you see your Necron guy. Okay, that's good. That's good stuff. Top banana. The banana boys. When did the Norn Emissary model get released? I'm enjoying how well it's designed so far. Nothing bad could happen, but at all, just wondering what to submit, that's it. You must have a couple of models that you look at and think, do you know what? I quite enjoyed doing that. I think they look good. Or maybe you could do something completely brand new, using all the skills you have acquired over the years. Almost 3 years ago. Yeah, I thought it was a new one. Definitely feels that way. Very well designed. Hellbreak has been tortured enough, been drowned, had his hands cut off and been dangling by his feet. I want his lunch money. You sound like an inquisitor. So who reckons Zeitgeist is in the pub again? When is that chap not in the pub? Might get another typhus. Or one of the war dogs I'm picking up end of month. Yeah, war dogs are quite nice, right? You could definitely do a lot of plaguey goodness on a war dog as well. That would look nice. Plaguey goodness, baby. I picked up a Master of Executions at the weekend as well for my Khorne army, to lead my Khorne berserkers into fearless battle. Has to be a new model. Start August the 1st and complete by November the 3rd. Oh, you got loads of time then. Loads of time. You could do a couple and see which one you enjoy more. Glue the chassis and leave all armour panels off. Yeah, if you're doing a competition, you've almost got to do sub-assembly, right? Anything's posable if you try hard enough. Nothing that a knife and a blowtorch can't sort. Time to get out from under the covers and hone some glazing skills. Yeah, that's another thing, you know, when it's cold, like, paint acts differently in the cold. Where's my knife? That's not a knife. I'm sure the plastic they use has changed over the years as well. There's a definite difference in the plastic of new models compared to the old ones. Big difference. New plastic's like softer. Dum dum ba dum ba dum da. For me, sub-assembly works for base coat, but to do highlights I need to pretty much stick together. Yeah, that's it, because the highlights, you can kind of do highlights, especially if you're doing OSL and stuff like that. You kind of need it to be attached at that point, don't you? Unless you've got a very good vision. Carapace and arms are supposed to be posable. Nice. Just posted some CF minis of mine in the Discord. Let's have a look. Let me see. Let me see. The Red Hand Gang posted by Ernie. Look at these. Very nice. Very nice. Very crisp, very clean, very nicely done. I like those. With enough green stuff, every kit is an orc kit. Very true. The older plastic had more mold lines. Yeah, and didn't fit together as well, right? There's quite a lot of gaps in the older stuff. Like those Chaos Knights from the old world I put together last week. Crimson Fists and Salamanders are my favourite. So you like the Red Hands and the Flamey Boys. Nice. What makes you like those more than any of the others? What is it about them? How many pieces can we make one tail into? How many pieces can we make out of one tail? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. The law. Salamanders for compassion like no others, and CF for their stoicism. Nice, I like it, dude. Ernie, I'm going to send you a model to paint for me to enter the competition. Split the winnings 50-50. Olmaph on the big screen. Nice, you got me on the TV. Hello, Mum, I'm on the telly. Help, I'm stuck in your telly. Hey, have you seen that Miniature Masters TV show they've made on YouTube that Squigmar's put together? They create some pretty good stuff in 8 hours. Pretty impressive, right? That is a nice level of skill. Dun, 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 dun. Unlikely Winter has watched both episodes. Yeah, I liked it. I just like that they're giving it a go, right? It's not perfect. There's a lot for them to learn, but they've done a lot of things very well, and I like that. I like to see people giving stuff a go. And I would have sent somebody else home, not the person they did send home. I really like that show. Second best thing on YouTube. What's the first best thing? What have you been watching that's better than that? Tabletop Tactics. They're pretty good. Quite like their videos. No, actually, Play on Tabletop. That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I watch. The 40k in 40 minutes videos. I like those. Right, this multi-part tale is nearing completion. My favourite Squidmar are the ones where they help people with their pile of shame. Makes me feel better. I have not seen that. I haven't really seen much of Squidmar. I've seen some of the tool rating videos where they buy cheap tools from shit websites. This stream. Well, if this stream was to get into your top 10, I'd be quite impressed. Be quite pleased with that. Certainly won't be winning myself a golden paintbrush anytime soon. Maybe a golden microphone. Certainly do a lot of the old talky fun times. Haven't seen episode 2 yet. Like the first one. Yeah, episode 2 is pretty cool. I like the format. I like to play guess how many times I can see the boom microphone. But yeah, as I say, I think they'll learn a lot from it and hopefully do some pretty good stuff in the future. I'll be a guest judge one day, don't you worry about it. Hey Squiggy, give me a call, bro. It always makes me laugh that they blank out certain swear words. So you can say shit, but you can't say fuck. Who knew? Who knew the rules? Dum 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 dum. At least for me, this stream is the only thing I actually want to watch and plan for it. Everything else is really just filler. Oh man, that's really cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate. I'm very glad to have you here. And Psychow is here as well. Hello, hello. Oh, nothing chat. How are you, Psychow? How is your Saturday and your Sunday? Bum 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 bum. That's one very big tail. Kind of gives me an idea how big this model is going to be. That's a real big gap though. Look at that. It's where you need your sprue goo, isn't it? Once this starts to run out, I'll make some sprue goo. Alright. Neatened it up slightly. Not too bad now, not too bad. Bum 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 bum. Nice being here and see you building the Norn emissary. Yes, my friend, we'll build the big bug today. And if I get a chance at the weekend, I may well jump into the Discord and airbrush the emissary on the Discord. You can see me fail miserably, stab myself with a airbrush needle and whatever else happens. Dropping the yellow paint on the floor is one of my favourite tactics. Frankie, really appreciate the stream. Helps me keep my sanity at work. Why are you guys all being so nice? What's going on? I feel like you're up to something. Appreciate it though, thank you very much. Very kind words. Bloodgod still not enjoying the two-handed guns that you were doing at the weekend. There can't be that many left, right? That's it. Gap closes when you put pressure on it. Yeah, I just put a little bit of Tamiya in it and rubbed it with my thumb. So it's a lot better now. 6 left. How many do you have to do? Psych out, hoping for a giveaway, so be in nice. Maybe one day, we'll see. We'll give away a box or something at some point. Yeah, Blood for the Blood God. Can't win a gifted membership, but maybe you might win a gifted box of plastic, who knows. It won't be this week. If we do a giveaway, it won't be this week, just to set expectations. So you guys know you won't miss out. Alright, all of that work and we have a tail and 2 legs. Well, maybe it'll be next week. Yeah, who knows? Could be next week. Who knows? Next week is exactly a year since I first did my first ever Warhammer stream. That's exciting, isn't it? Had 12 total to do. Ah, so you're halfway there. Lemon and a pear. Ended up stopping to play Space Marine 2. Nice. Played with Requiem and Toby. It was a blast. Yeah, I saw somebody post their squad code in the Discord, so I assumed there was some Space Marining going on. I'm glad you enjoyed. Nice to get to double figures on the likes before even mentioning the likes today. Thumbs up for those who can and those who will. Those who want. 20, 19 and 18, here we go. Oh, I think I put the wrong piece out. Where's that bit go then? I'll put that to one side. Silly sausage. Dun, dun, dun. A lot of brains on that sprue, yeah, more brains than there are in this chair, that's for sure. All part of the hive mind. Thinking as one. We also opened some very cool Tyranny cards at the start of the stream. From 25 years ago, very old pack cards. We'll chop that up into a little YouTube short at some point as well. Last 5 intercessors, I'm going to kit bash somewhat heavily. So not a today project, but how cool would Iron Hands with GK teleporter packs be? Oh yes sir. The iron and the grey. Living as one. Where did I put that little piece? Oh, it's there. Very easy to lose a piece that's only that big. Where does it actually go? Right, like that. I'll watch the VOD. Yeah, you'll get it on demand, Psycho, and then, as I say, in a few weeks' time, it'll be a YouTube short as well. Give it a couple of Iron Halo top pieces. Ooh, sounds good. Have you got any other examples of kit bashing to put in the Discord? In fact, I edited a video yesterday that has your war dog holding a bomb. So that'll be uploaded in the coming weeks. Very nice little war dog. So yes, I have seen examples of your kit bashing before. I just thought, as I said it, I thought, yeah, I remember editing that war dog last night. Tentacle 21, come on down. You have one.
Thank you, thank you,
Whoa,
thank you, thank you,
what's that? Hi, cow with the gifted membership. Joe Rawlinson with the gifted sub. Ooh, yeah.
thank you,
Side cow, gifting out a membership. Thank you, Side cow, wonderful human being.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, please. My favourite jingle. Thank you, Psycho. Thank you very much. Nothing for Blood God today. However, Joe Rawlinson, we see him around quite a lot. So once again, Psycho's managed to hit somebody that we see regularly. So that is appreciated. Thinking about starting to build the Chaos Knight on Wednesday so that we have it ready to paint the following week, where I ask you guys which colours to paint which bits of the model. Which could be quite a bit of fun. We're going to hopefully end up with a patchwork quilt of a Chaos Knight. Could be a lot of fun. Oh, there's this bit in here. Ah, I like that. I was trying to put it in the wrong hole. There we go. I like how the other one's called quick setting, but this one dries. Well, it doesn't necessarily dry, but it certainly grabs hold very quickly. Which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Haha. Setting is on, just literally that unlucky. Well, the thing is, there's over 1,000 people it could go to, right? So your chance is literally 1 in 1,000, which isn't particularly good odds. We're actually at over 1.1 now as well, which is nice. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, if you don't have it turned on, you'll see in the chat underneath Psycow's gift a little box that says, "Would you like to allow gift memberships?" So maybe just check that in the chat for those of you that haven't got one yet. Bum, 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 bum. This is an example of something I never understand. So this huge piece here, why did they need to snip this bit off for you to then glue it back on again? Anybody know? This is exactly an example of what I don't get with these models. Like, why? Why have you snipped that bit off just to put it back on the top? Je ne comprends pas. Unlikely when to unsub to give you a better chance, blood. Oh dear, oh dear. At least I'm not a brand account like Lucky Knife, that's it. The unluckiest knife. Where is he? Where is he? Let's be having you. Haha, James Joke Shop. Pettiness. Yeah, exactly. Joe! Mr. Rawlinson, you have just been gifted a membership from Psycow. How do you feel about that? Games Workshop hires 5-year-old to decide how sprues should be laid out and numbered. Yeah, I thought I was doing well because number 1 and number 2 were next to each other on the same sprue. But then they've snipped off the very top of this bit just for you to glue it back on again. Which makes no goddamn sense. Wow, do you want to know the really fun bit? It's on a completely different sprue as well. And they've done it twice. What is this? Honestly, what's the point? That is baffling. Baffling. Do 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 do. I mean, I've worked in a factory with injection molds, so I'm very well versed on such things. Cutting this top bit off is not necessary. Let me tell you that for free. It's just a very strange decision. The moulds that I worked with, though, moulded chocolate, which is a lot more fun to eat than Warhammer. Has anyone seen the new multi-part boys? Yes, I think you may well have posted them in the Discord. Joe, have you seen the new orc character? Well, it's not a new character, but a new model, you know what I mean? The very top bit of those bits have texture you can't mould from the side. They have the exact same texture as the rest of the Tyranids, right? The rest of the Tyranids, they just cut it down the middle. And you just put half and half together. Boom. The point that I'm getting at is, it's that big. Yeah? That's very, very small, very, very pointless. I'd rather see the whole shaft in half than a little flake like that, which you can then very easily drop on the floor, which I'm very prone to do. Dum dum dum. Got a notification from Warhammer Community, nice. Yeah, they're nice notifications. But will there ever be enough hammer? Or will we forever want more hammer? That's the question. This is the consequence of snipping the top bit off. Hey! Ah, well. Waiting for the new boys and bikes. Yeah, I want to see the new bikes. They're still yet to officially release the new bikes, right? I think we can all agree we prefer the whole shaft. Major Havoc taking it back to that level again. I have worked with a Bueller moulding machine, a Carly moulding machine. There's one other as well. Bueller, Carly. Can't remember what the other one was called now. Maybe there were two Buellers. Can't remember. Who knows? Long time ago now. Wow, 6 years. Dum 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 dum. All in all though, I am enjoying putting this model together. It is designed pretty nicely. And he's going to stand tall on my tabletop. I think this takes me up to 2,000 points as well, or maybe breaks 2,000 points. AI assisted slicing to maximise sprue usage. Yeah, that's one thing I thought, is that it might be like sprue balancing, but I don't know. Who knows? It feels like there should be a better way, but they keep making it, I keep buying it. That seems to be the way it seems to go. Less mold, smaller boxes, maximum profits. I think that's why they've delisted the Baneblade, right? Because the Baneblade box is huge. I've got one behind me. And there are like 8 build variants in the Baneblade box as well. Why give them 8 build variants when we can sell them all individually? Well, hey, 2K Club. Yeah, which armies do I have 2K in? Orcs, Ultramarines, Tyranids, Necrons, Khorne, Chaos Undivided, Death Guard. I think that's it. I don't know if my tail is quite 2,000 points yet. My Emperor's Children and Thousand Suns definitely aren't. Blood Angels aren't either. Not yet. There is always time. Well, I'm going to glue this a little bit on and treat myself to a wee. Why not, eh? Why ever not? I don't know why I'm so hydrated today. I feel dehydrated, but the constant stream of clear water from my Wilkins suggests otherwise. Was watching videos about injection moulding over the weekend. About the tech behind the screw mixer, heater and plunger mechanism. Interesting stuff. Nice, that reminds me of like the how it's made videos. Did any of you guys watch any how it's made videos? A lot of fun. Could be low on electrolytes. That makes me think of Always Sunny, when they get them on that measuring thing. I can't remember what it's called. It's like, cheaper to make one box you can buy 8 times than 8 boxes you buy once. Yes, sir. That's the way. This is the way. Last of the regular intercessors done. Nice work, sir. Nice work. Not enough osmosis to pull water into your body's cells, so it's just running straight through you. Look at this. Science. Raw science. How it's made was always cool. Yes, sir. I know how a number 2 pencil is made. Nice. Yeah, good little show that was. I watched one on how to make a golf ball. I watched one on how to make some sweets. That was fun. Right, just going to go for an additional wee. See you shortly. Oh, we're back, baby. How it's made and future weapons. That's one I've not heard of. Look at that. Unlikely Winter has heard of it. Future weapons. I missed TV before streaming. Minus commercials, but they've come back anyways. Yeah, commercials. Commercials pay me money, which is good. Nice to try and recuperate a little bit of dollar bill. I prefer Will It Blend. Oh yeah, I quite like the hydraulic press videos. They're quite good. What kind of war crimes? The secret ingredient is crime. Right, so how does this fit together? Oh, looks like it's pretty simple. Pretty simple is good for me and my 2 brain cells. Whoops. I say it looks simple and then I bugger it up. Buggerations. Future Weapons was great. How come all you people have heard of it? What was it? What did Future Weapons do? Was AI on there? Was AI a future weapon? It's a current weapon now. Tax fraud. No. I keep very good tax records, I'll have you know. And currently the channel makes a loss, so no tax payment for me, baby. Tax fraud's not a war crime, I don't know. Maybe tax fraud is funding the war crimes. Nice, that's gone together lovely, look at that. He's a big boy. Very big boy. Avoiding taxes is based. Yeah, I mean, it's got its pros and its cons, right? As has many things in life. Oh, you thought my keyboard was dirty, look at that. Scrape some of that out. Dirty boy. Dirty boy. Bomb. I don't care how much gene seed the Imperium wants, I'm not paying my taxes. Some chapter master of the Astral Claws. Give it a lick. Somebody licking a mouse like that is probably what created COVID. Future Weapons had lots of cancelled weapons projects and research. Okay. Sometimes couldn't be used in actual warfare due to treaty violations. Literal war crimes. Oh dear, oh dear. Dum 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 dum. 27 and 26. Oh, this is an enjoyable build, my chaps. I'm glad you are here with me to build it. I changed the category that the Twitch was in today to see if that helped drive more traffic to the chat. But we've not had any new people in Twitch today, have we? So obviously that was a waste of time. Here we are. You live and learn. Oh yeah! Hello, good people. It's the Polish Afro. How are you, buddy? How you getting on? How's the end of your week? I'm too old for this football malarkey. You've been kicking around the ball and now you are knackered. Nice work bouncing. Welcome back to the chat. Is that the Norn? Yes, sir. We're firing along. Unlikely Winter wants to see me in some hot tub streams. Well, careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. How's this going? Oops. It's like a little... Ah, I see it. I see it. Everything's easy when you know how. Whoops. Some excess Tamiya there, not ideal. And we've got a lovely big thumbprint. Haha, no one wants to see that. Dry brushing the old unclean one. Nice work, dude. Wait, are we building the Norn NS3? Yes, sir, we are. It's mid-time, baby. The big boy. The biggest boyus. Biggest dickus. Oh, bro, smelling plastic glue makes me so happy. That's it. I'm enjoying the Tamiya today. It's definitely a different smell to the quick setting one, but I'm certainly enjoying it. The numbing is wearing off. Feels stiff as a board. Well, that's exciting stuff, right? No wonder you're stiff. Still got some boys to kit bash and the custom copper to do. Ah, yeah, you're kit bashing a copter, right? Nightshade is here. Straight in with the ho, followed by the high. How are you, Nightshade? Good to see you. Club Me is here as well. Shoop, shoop, shoop. Good to see you, Club Me. How are you? Fun with chemicals, baby. You can never have enough glue. That's it. Enjoy the glue as a byproduct, not as a standalone product. Well, that's a problem. One's a problem, the other's a hobby. Right, second page complete. We are flying along. Flying. Oh, I forgot to put the legs on the tail. Oh no, it told me to put the legs on the tail now. It's fine, it's fine. We're doing okay. Everything's okay. Don't you worry. Oh, that's the wrong leg. What a genius. What the hell? Ah, there we go.
By Jove, I think he's got it.
Living the dream. Have a one-day work week this week. Club me. Nice work, my friend. What's the plan with the rest of the days? I don't know about you, Patrick, but Warhammer is a byproduct of my glue sniffing hobby. Bloody hell, there's always one. Right, now he's got a tail, some legs, and a body, which we will shortly glue to each other. Between now and then, who have we got in the YouTube? We've got plenty of numbers flying in. Don't forget to get involved in the chat or shove a thumbs up, always appreciated. Let me just get some water. On today's menu we have got apple and black currant, still spring water. A mix of days out and painting a pile of plastic crackage. Nice. So you're going to be spending a little time AFK. Hopefully we've got some cool stuff sorted for that. And what about the plastic? Which bits of plastic are you going to be fiddling with this week, Clubme? Bottle of water. Little bottle of water. A little bottle of water. Dum 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 dum. Oh, Batman and a bunch of squats. Nice. Look forward to seeing him in the Discord. The Leagues of Votan and orky flavoured Batman. Tasty. And we've got Ernie with the Saturnine Termy in the Discord. Looking good, sir. Looking good. Dun, 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 dun. Right, that's 3 pages done. On to page numero 4. Oh, this has got a lot of bits on it. 4 arms to work my way through. Let's do 29 and 28 first. They are single part arms. And Afro has posted in the Discord as well. Look at that. That's a nice looking model. Some conversations about the Spider-Verse over the weekend, and this one got in my head. Nice. I like that. Tongue on a hook. Who doesn't want a tongue on a hook? Right, how's this fitting here then? Looking forward to painting this big guy. It's going to take a lot of paint. A lot of paint. But I am going to try and airbrush it, which should save me on painting time. It'll be the first Tyrannid that I will have ever airbrushed, which will be fun. Dun, 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 dun. BC Apex Nerd is in the chat. Good to see you, sir. It's been a while. How have you been getting on? I've seen you've been in the Discord a couple of times this weekend. Good to see you in there, getting involved in the audio. The hobby hangs. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. Oh, friends! Warhammer friends! Right, Zeitgeist's back. He's finished his pint and is ready for the stream. Found some wrist-mounted storm bolters. Nice, I like that. I like the sound of that. Never tried airbrushing, but always feel like I need to learn it at some point. Well, judging by the high quality of the model you've just put in the Discord, Afro, looks like you don't need to. Skilled with a brush, doesn't need the air. Replacement camera just arrived, and stupid me forgot I don't have a boom connector. What's a boom connector? Boom! Here comes the boom! Ready or not. I didn't have a pint, was drinking cokes. What the hell? You off the beer? Are you pregnant? Ooh, that guy is pregnant. Pass it on. How's this bloody arm going? Oh, like that. How did you know? I do love a rum and coke, but just coke tonight. Yeah, rum. Spicy, tasty rum, yes please. I quite like a spiced rum and orange Fanta. That's quite a nice little concoction. Right, let's glue some of these multi-part arms together then, seeing as we're here. Don't forget, if you guys want to give your fingers a rest, you want to go over to the Discord and have a little chat in the old audio chat, you'd be more than welcome. A couple of people in there right now. A connector for a boom arm. Oh, you got a camera above your head. Crazy guy. Now what are you gonna do? Got a 3D printer, maybe you could 3D print one, maybe? Depends what kind of connector you mean, I guess. Nothing a bit of gaffer tape can't solve, I'm sure. Deck cam died last week. Oh dear, oh dear. R.I.P. in peace, my friend. What camera have you gone for, Lazy Mini? Some Filipino spiced rum at home. Ooh, yum, yum. Good idea after the work in this heat. Yeah, if it's really hot. Spiced rum and orange soda, very good. Don't think I'll sort it within the next 2 hours. Oh, if it can't be sorted with gaffer tape, then sounds like you've got a real problem on your hands. How's this bit sticking in? Ah, like that, okay. Feels like the majority of when I'm talking, building something, is me going, how does that work? Oh yeah, how does that work? Yeah. Ooh, ooh. A journey of discovery. An Amazon special, nice. Who doesn't enjoy a camera made of Chinesium itself? Who needs Logitech? Who needs OBS bot? I've got Chaozu. Question: should I spend all my life savings, not much, on Warhammer? Ernie, yes. Asked and answered. Nice work, Ernie. What is it you wanted to buy next, my friend? What's on the list? Sticky back plastic, an old cornflakes box, and a toilet roll tube. We'll sort that out. And even get you a Blue Peter badge. Yes, sir. Nice. Black Country Apex Nerd. Music on point, baby! What are you up to, BC Apex Nerd? How are you getting on this delightful Monday evening? How the hell do these shoulder shields attach on Space Marines? Is that little plastic edge supposed to sit on the trim? On which model? See if I've got one. Only my captain seems to have shoulder shields, so I don't think I can help. Good to talk these things out, Ernie, that's it. It's like the meme that got posted in the Discord the other day. It might even have been in Lazy Mini's Discord, of a guy talking in the mirror about Warhammer. That was a good one, I like that one. Managed to convince Chloe to get some Warhammer. Awesome. They say if you can enjoy your work, you'll never work a day in your life again. Whereas if you can get your missus to collect Warhammer, the future is bright, my friend. What is she thinking? What faction is she leaning towards? Which model is it, Mr. Blood God? As I say, I've only got the captain with shoulder shields. Ernie's thinking about a Warlord Titan. Ah, the Mini Titans. Or the Mechanicum Battle Route, normal scale. Awesome stuff, Ernie. Awesome stuff. BC Apex Nerds doing a Cherno Alpha model from Pacific Rim. Ah, nice. Look forward to seeing how you get on with that, my friend. Yeah, Lazy Mini, nice, nice, nice. The mirror meme. And I didn't steal it. I didn't repurpose it. I just enjoyed it. You wouldn't download a car. Lucky Knife. The unluckiest of all the knives. How are you, buddy? How you getting on? Requiem is going to buy some bugs. You're going to purchase some space bugs. What are you going for? What's going to start your space bug army? She went for orcs because she thought the Gretchen were cute. Nice. Catherine plays orcs as well. They can have an orc on orc battle. Green skins are the best. Future is bright, the future is orange. There you go. Intercessor. I don't think I have any intercessors. Those little shields fit in the armpit nook. There should be the tiniest of keys and it sits in. Okay. Also want the new 40k captain. Very sporadic purchases, Ernie. Which army do you have the most points of, Ernie, out of interest? Turns out I'm not unlucky, I'm just stupid. This is a franchise account for some reason. Can't get gifted members. That's what I said last week. You got a brand account. Oh dear, that's not good, is it? What's the brand? What are you franchising, Lucky Knife? Joke's on you, I've downloaded a bed. Nice work. Ah, you were guessing Zeitgeist Misses would have picked Tyranids. Women love Tyranids. Well, my other half is scared of crabs, so Tyranids don't go down very well for her. Ah, you want to get Kill Team Starter and then Exodus, going fully into the Kill Team ecosystem. Waiting for the multi-part captain, nice. No intercessors, you need at least 50. No thank you. This is a guy who's got half a dozen librarians, right? Too many minis. Is there such a thing? I don't know. Lazy Mini's trying to find out. Jacob is here. Went to the Tacoma Open. How did it go, Jacob? Purge the foe isn't good for a lot of armies. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I think the meta will rotate around quite a lot based on all the different combinations of all the different force dispositions, right? "15 years ago, you made a franchise account and we don't know why." I want to make sure I do this the right way around. I've done that before. Feels like that's got a spike message. Maybe not, who knows? I think Kill Team will be fun to play, since she had a blast playing the introductory skirmishes from the start. So, okay, that's cool. Haven't you seen The Matrix? I'd download a car and an Apache helicopter with minigun. Yeah, I think, like, There aren't many people on the planet that wouldn't download a car if they could, right? Yeah, it just was a severely bad example of how well the film industry knew the common man, right? Really hard to purge the foe with Orc Army the Big Hunt. With Beast Snaggers, you're not going to chew through a lot of Space Marine units as a whole. Yeah, exactly. But then it all depends on like who gets what secondaries and stuff, right? There's so many variables. It's kind of difficult to predict. Space Marines really shine during the open. Might want to mainline a Raven Guard army. Okay. I mean, I just play armies that I think are cool, more so than what I think is going to do well in tournaments. But good to know, Jacob. What are you working on in the minute, Jacob? Any plastic across your table? You're also going to buy the new Telemann Dreadnought. Ernie, smashing his way through all of the plastic. I would invest in small teams. 5-man intercessors or jump pack marines. Okay. 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 Stomper is your next project. Nice. Yeah, how long have we had the Stomper for now? Do you think we may get new Stomper? With all the attention the Orcs are getting this edition? Next list is going to be Gorkanaut, Morkanaut, Stomper and Gaz with Pain Boss and 20 Boys and War Boss. Whoa, that is a very, very chunky Orc army. And what detachment would that be, Jacob? You don't want the Custodians Bikers? I think they're pretty cool, right? The Grav bikes, the Grav tank. But not for you, I guess. Not for you, Ernie. Fair enough, each to their own. Dum 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 dum. Did you see the new Nasdrag Mini? Looks neat. Yeah, I like it. I don't think I'll be buying it though. Although saying that, I always say that. That's always my first response. It's almost like denial. It's the first step of the change curve. I always think, no, I'll probably not bother with that. Next thing you know, I'm sat here making it on the channel. Ah, your son's awake. Gotta run. I thought for a second that's what the detachment was called. Good to see you, Jacob. Hopefully have you back here soon. Good luck with the boy. Dum 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 dum. They are great, I just don't have room for them since vehicles take up quite a lot of space and I have a small flat. Ah, okay. So you've got to be clever with your purchases based on space, like a little game of Tetris. Fair enough, dude. Right, we've got the two big multi-part arms. Give them a second to solidify. Well, this could be a little bit further over here, right? Yay or nay on me spending €400 and another 100 for PPE for a resin printing setup? Well, what are you going to get out of it? Are you going to get a lot of joy? Is there something else you could spend the same amount of money on and get more joy? Or is it a good joy to euro ratio? That is the big question. Not being dead from using a resin setup, that's a big joy. Getting loads of cool resin minis, that's a big joy. Sounds like big joy to me. That's why the extra for PPE, so I don't insta-die. Yes, PPE is very important, right? Got to protect your person. Francois! Hey, how's it going, Francois? Good to see you. How have you been? What have you been up to? Bum, 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 bum. Look at it go down. Francois, the guy with the huge Dark Angels army, right? We had 3 different lions posted in the Discord last week, Francois. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool Primark. Shove it into the shed, print during warm months, and during the cold months catch up on the pile of opportunity. Nice plan, Lucky. Always good to have a plan. A man with a plan. Good stuff. Right, my plan, get these arms onto this bug. Sure what's quite the right angle for this. That's it. There we go. There we go. That's the badger. Doesn't feel like that's quite sticking right. Is that right? I think so. I think so. Not really. I don't really want it to look like that. Can I just butcher it into the way I want it to be? Why not? I want both arms up at the same angle. So that's what I'm going to do.
And you can't stop me!
You all ready for this? Right, that's how I'm sticking it. Whether you like it or not. Francois is well enough. Good stuff. Good to hear you all well. I'm alright, thank you. Alright. You won a 5k Eldar versus Necrons on Saturday. Ooh, nice. What was the tactic, Francois? How long did that take? 5,000 points. That's a lot of points, man. Yep, that's how mine is being posed. That's how I want it to be. Hey. Right, now for some head. We've done the shoulders, knees and toes. Oh, this is one of the pieces I snipped out earlier, isn't it? Oh, his arm's fallen off. Bloody hell, Norm. Come on. Didn't hold it long enough. He needed more of a hug. Tamiya-inspired hug. Anyone up for some Space Marine? Yeah, go jump in the Discord. I'm sure there'll be some people there who fancy a bit of the old Space Marine. Now, are you talking Space Marine 1 or 2? 2. About 5 hours for the game, okay. The tactic is kill Catan before they can touch you. Ooh, a challenge indeed. You didn't finish your Norn in time, oh dear, oh dear. Bless you, thank you, sir. Protect me from the plague. Good evening, laddie. Just dropped into Pop a Light, chilling with Mez in the Discord. Nice. What are you painting, sir? You god dude? Well, sometimes I think I am. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, sir. You asked me if I have a god complex? No, I don't have a god complex. I am God! Space Marine 2, Blood for the Blood God, looking for a squad. Blood for the Blood God, looking for a squad. Blood for the Blood God, looking for a squad. What? Back on the one that I can't pronounce. Uncon. I'm happy being a dog. Yes, sir. Maybe some Space Marine later. Nice, nice. Very good, very nice. Oh, look at the likes as well. We've filled up the red bar. Thank you all for that. Always very much appreciated. It was a good day. Bum, 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 bum. Right, how's this fit on here then? Oh, there we go. Snug as a bug in a rug, that one. Oh dear. Water! Water! We might even get this done before the end of the stream. That'll be a turn off the books, right? I've got this guy to make as well. Master of Executions. I went in 3 different shops to find this at the weekend. Clearly a popular mini. It will be the leader of my Corn Berserkers. I might even find a Corn Berserker head to put on it as well. Did you have to include your toes in the paint rack pick on Discord? Yes, sir. I was trying to help sexy it up. Did someone claim it? No. No, and it seems wrong to put it in the bin. So maybe I'll just keep it to one side. You never know, I might want it in the future. Olmaph toes indeed. Alright, where's this? How's this go on? Oh no! Oh bloody hell! Oh, it's there. I got lucky. I got lucky this time. Neat print. Yeah, like as you can see by the fact it's in 4 different colours, I just printed it over time as I needed more paint. Or as I got more paint, I needed more room. But now I have outgrown even that. Toby's up for some Space Marine in a bit, nice. Just send it to me, I'll find a use for it. Hey, if you want it, dude, just send me an address in the Discord. I've got 2 of them. So they would hold 200 paints in total. Dropper bottles. If you want them, they're yours, mate. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. I also found a new home for my old Citadel paint pots as well. 30 odd paint pots. Miros has claimed those last week. Even when I'm not doing giveaways, I'm doing giveaways. Tidy this head up a little bit. Bum 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 bum. $43, the big spike. Big spike for his bumps. Does anybody else refer to a head as a bumps? Or just me? Something my dad used to say when I was younger. On your bumps, quick! Olm, how's your little gobbo doing? Does he fill the diapers okay? Yes, he has moved up in size of diaper as of the weekend. So even more room for more poo. Lots of fun. Thank you for asking, Psycho. Yeah, he is the keeper of sleep. He gets all the sleep and I get none of the sleep. Sometimes, or noggin. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I do like when these pieces slot into each other. Alright, you've got a head now. Maybe I should glue said head into said hole. Come here, you bad boy. Right. Here we go. It's in. He's got head. I've used bumps before, but it seems very archaic, not a very well-known word. I've also used nut and pip. Oh, I've not heard of the pip one. On your pip. Oh, bagger. That bit hasn't quite gone where... Oh, now I've knocked his arm off. It's all going horribly wrong. Oh, it was inevitable, wasn't it? It was inevitable. This is why we can't have nice things. Right, leave the head like that. Let's retrieve his arm. Oh, man. You sold an ad for Pfizer. Ooh, big money. Sell your soul to Big Pharma, baby. That's going to be several pennies in my skyrocket. What sort of drugs were they trying to get you on, Mr. Winter? Whereabouts are you based? Where are Pfizer trying to pump their advertising spend into? I once heard Mortal Kombat was originally based on a religious song from Finland. It was a finish him. When playing footy when you were all younger, how many of you used to shout heads for a tenner when the ball was hoofed into the air? Not me. Heads for a tenner? What's that mean? What's the origin of that? Bonks and melon. are my go-tos. I feel like melons can be considered a different part of half of the planet's body. In the middle of the USA, near Canada, Minnesota. Nice. They call me Mr. Worldwide. We've got quite a lot of USA for saying we're on in the middle of the day in America. It's pretty cool how many US of A's we get. Oh, yeah, I could have done a different build variant of this. The one with the cooler arms. Well, here we are. We're on the home stretch. We've still got 50 minutes of stream left, and the rest, an hour left, which means we'll almost definitely get to make some of the Master of Executions, which is good. Just must be me and my friends. Now, I used to play headers and volleys, but there were no tenors involved. Just started painting the Histari and Thalax cohort mini. I can say I'm ditching black primer and switching to some bone purple colour. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I like to prime black and then I do white over the top. And in the areas you don't put much white on, you basically get grey, so it's quite good with the airbrush. The good old airbrush that was sent to me by a guy called Tech Support. I messaged him the other day because I've not really heard from Tech Support in quite a while. Hopefully he's doing alright. Top chap. Dum 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 dum. Unfortunately, no money's exchanged hands. Oh, so it's false advertising. Teaching you about disappointment from an early age. Stripping those two minis of the black primer. Too lazy, so I'm hand painting. Nice. I mean, you do a good job of it, sir, so why would you not? Right, we just need to do this little bit of basey goodness. And then we will move on to the Master of Executions. Nice. 2 minis, 1 stream. What a time to be alive. It's not like me, is it? I might even put a something out of my little basing box on this. I think it's a prime candidate with this massive rock thing that he stands off. I bought some American salt at the weekend. For those of you in the big US of A. It is very tasty stuff. Very Moorish. Very Moorish indeed. Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to snap those bits off. Maybe they were supposed to be there. Oh well, they're gone now. Such is life. How's this stick on? Yeah, like that. There we have it. American salt. Yes, it's called Lawry's. Lowry's? Flavoured salt. Very tasty, very nice. Maybe even that marine body. The marine body is exactly what I was thinking of, Patrick. That could look good, right? Ernie's off to bed. Good to see you, Ernie. Thanks for being here, my friend. And LMP has sent an address. Do you want them? Do you want them both? It's 6 parts. Lazy. 2 sets of 3, basically. Or 2 lots of what I posted in the Discord. I did hear of Himalayan salt, but never heard of American. There we go. Oh yeah, that goes on so much. See, you use it so much, you don't even realise that it's American salt. I mean, I call it American salt because one of my viewers from when I used to do World of Warcraft streams recommended it to me, and it is some good, tasty goodness. Although I've had to buy the reduced salt version because yeah, it was a heart attack waiting to happen. That's the original one. I bought a kilo of it, and yeah, I got through that quite quickly. Reduced salt. Now we're talking. Yeah, boy. Reduced salt, yes sir. Right, so how's this going here then? Alright, so that goes like that. Yeah, we could definitely get the Space Marine on there. Whoops, don't break another arm off, you turd. Right, let's hold that for a second. Haha, it's called using less. Sugar-free sugar. Technically Tic Tacs are sugar-free despite the main ingredient in Tic Tacs being sugar. I'll get whatever arrives. Okay, sir. Okay, no problem. I'll send those through. I'll probably send them at the end of the week because that's when I need to go and take Miros his package as well. Right, I'm going to snip this out and see if we can get it onto the base. I think it'll fit quite well over this little hole. Or maybe even in like the corner, I guess. I think if I cut that bit off. Yeah. Right, let's bust out the Gorilla Glue that I bought at the weekend. Gorilla Super Glue. What better animal to glue my minis than a gorilla? Super. Lucky knife. Avert your eyes, lucky knife. Meat-free meat. We do live in a weird time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, for sure. So that's the Norn. Assembled. Only took me a couple of hours. Happy with that. The hope for the night is there. Haha, my lack of fingertips says otherwise. Very odd loophole in the amount of sugar in Tic Tacs or something. Yeah, something like that. It's because the amount of sugar is per serving. And it rounds down, something like that. I used to work for people that make Tic Tacs. Ferrero. In fact, I was on about the Ferrero factory earlier in the stream when we were talking about injection moulding. Must be a record for you. Yeah, I only broke it once. I only knocked one of the arms off. That's not bad at all, is it? Obviously, you guys aren't distracting me enough. Your distraction techniques are not what they used to be. Is it bigger than Rabute Gilliman? Yes, considerably bigger. Let me show you. I don't know if I can tilt this without it breaking. If it breaks, we are blaming Psychow. Try and hold it in place. That give you a kind of size comparison. Hey, this is the new song that I recorded at the weekend. For those that haven't heard it, brand new for today's stream. Here we go. So yeah, he's a big boy. He's like 2 Gillimans high. Very big bug. So yes, bigger than Gilliman and bigger than a Dreadnought by a considerable amount. Could I please see your GUO? Yeah, probably about the same height as a GUO. Let me have a look. Oh, get your great unclean one out for the lads. Yeah, in fact he is, other than the rusty sword, he is the same height. In fact, taller. Camera's now ready. Nice one, Lazy Mini. Yeah, there you go. There's the size comparison, the height. Need to finish the base on that guy at some point. Oh, I missed a bit of glue. Not quite glued him down to the base properly. Bloody hell. Oh, now he's completely come off the base. God damn it. Now I've put loads of glue on. Overboard. Overkill. There we go. Press it down. Done. Fin. It's not recommended to be hunted by this Norn emissary. No, he is a big slashy chappy. That is for sure. Right, I'm just going to nip for a wee, and then we'll build this boy. Although, whilst building this, I need to find a Khorne Berserker style head to put on him. So that's what I'll be trying to do. I must have some corned berserker heads somewhere. We'll see. We shall see. Back in a minute. Dum ba dum bum 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 bum. Caught up in a load of sprue on the floor. That's why you don't keep your sprues on the floor. Ooh. After Khan, the Executioner is second favourite world eater. I love how he looks in Tacticus. Yeah, he's a nice leader of berserkers as well, the Executioner. Very nice. Something is crackling. Let me check my audio. Is it still crackling? Was it only crackling whilst I was upstairs? I can't see anything obvious on the visual EQ. Still crackling, right. How about now? Yeah, first thing I did was unplug the mic and plugged it back in again. Any good? How about now? Are we good? Bloody hell. Why do things randomly start crackling? Oh, is it better? Oh, it's back with the music. Why is the music making crackle? So if I pause the music, is that good? What on earth could that be? Why would it start crackling? That's very weird. I can try unplugging the... I don't know why this would work, but give me 2 minutes. No music, no crackle. Is the crackle back? Why would it just start randomly crackling? Is this some sort of wind-up? Are you guys in cahoots? Maybe it's the Master of Executions. He has brought with him the crackle of the warp. No, it's not even close to clicking. Yeah, why is it crackling? That is the big question. But the thing is, all these suggestions, nothing has changed. Like literally, I went for a wee and came back, and all of a sudden it was crackling. Right, I've unplugged the mic. I've unplugged the audio input. Maybe if I turn the output off and on again. Let me turn my headset off and on again. Don't know why that would make any difference, but here we are. Haha, just play it live. I mean, it is an option, right? It is an option. Right, let's play this from here. Let me play the brand new song for its third outing of the day and see what that achieves. Play. What are we saying? Have we got the crackle? We've got the crackly fun times? There's an irony of me saying, oh, I've not spoken to tech support for a while, and now we've got tech issues. IT department, have you tried turning it off and on again? Seems fine now. So was it my headphones? That's very, very weird. I turned my headphones off and on again, and now it's fine. Well, it wouldn't be an Olmaph stream without something going tits up, would it? At least you guys have helped me find the solution. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Bum 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 bum. Well, lesson learnt. I cannot urinate again during the stream. The audio's lower in the mix. Is it too low? Is it okay? What a strange thing to randomly happen, right? Right. Let's open this bad boy, shall we? Never again, just to be safe. Expertly opened. Oh, slashed up the instructions. Well, what have we learnt there, boys and girls? Whoa, what an idiot. Right, who wants to play a game of Guess the Bass? It's a fairly new model, right? The base can't be that old. It's a good level. Good stuff. Good to hear. $2021, 22, 202. Bouncing, hedging his bets. Look at that. $22, two lots of 22 and 121. Our survey says we have a winner. Patrick, GG. Lazy Mini. What, your Master of Executions is on a 1992 base? Bloody hell, that's an old base. Nearly as old as I am. Slow Rule. Howdy doody, how you getting on? How are you? Any improvement? Hopefully so. How kind of you to give me an Armageddon box for that guess. I'd send you one, but it'd only get lost in the post. Why is that not clipping in properly? Kind of weird. Must be something I haven't quite snipped right, because that is not snug. Not snug indeed. I mean, there's not snug, and then there's whatever this atrocious fit is. Can't see which bit it is that isn't quite sitting right. Whoa! Fired it across the room. Tried to pinch it with my pincers and it fired across the room. Alright, I'm going to have to use my manhandle on this now. Ah, you got a load of old bases. I just 3D print the bases now when I need new ones. Not really good, but you know, doing the best. That's it. The best that you can with what you've got. There's nothing shabby about that. Hey, we opened some Yu-Gi-Oh! On Wednesday. We're going to open Yu-Gi-Oh! This Wednesday too. And I've also pre-ordered the box that you were talking about. We've got Big Jenks in the Twitch chat. First time chatter. How are you, Big Jenks? Are you perhaps a fan of the plastic? Good to have you here. As we make our Master of Executions. While I butcher the creation of this Master of Executions, I'm sure it'll be fine. I am a fan of the plastic. Super duper. Have my Tau army. Now saving and theory crafting the Votan army. Nice. From the Robo Fish to the Squats, I like it. What got you into the Tau then, Big Jegs? What was the first model you ever bought? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Okay. Ah, Gundam. The Gundam PLA. And you went for the 40k version, nice. If we go first model I ever bought, it would be a Space Marines in like the 4th edition. Nice. When was that? Like mid 2000s, like 2006 maybe, something like that. Maybe slightly earlier than that. Did you ever have the Black Reach box? That was a nice box. I think that was 5th edition, right? Black Reach. Bum. Dum dum. Knew it. It's either Gundam or communism. Yeah, I mean, I got some Robo Fish on my shelves. I've got many different flavors of plastic. And if you want to get involved showing us any of your models or getting yourself in the theory crafting channel or anything like that, we've got a Discord. ! Discord. We are live on Twitch and YouTube Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, 6 till 9 UK time. Is there anything you're currently working on? Or is the Tau finished and put to one side? See, my Tyranid army is the only army that is completely built and completely painted. And then today, we did this. So, I'm back to having 13 different 40k armies, none of which are finished. What a time to be alive. Ah, you've still got your Tyranids and Space Marine and Drukhari from back in the day. Back when they were still called Dark Eldar, right? Wanted something new and I love the mechs? Yeah, why not, eh? Why not? I mean, I pinched that model so hard. Look at my finger, my thumb. Deary me. Tau isn't finished, they are all painted, but I still need one of the new squads of stealth suits, if it would ever be available. Yeah, luckily for me, one of the guys that watches this channel, Complexus, sold me the stealth suits. And then I found one in the in a store in Melton Mowbray that is very well stocked. I don't know from where on this green and blue marble floating through space you are based, Big Jenks. Do you struggle finding the stealth suits? They're not particularly easy to find, I must say. The kill team ones, shall we say? Ah, in Canada, Canadian land. Aren't available at any store at the moment. Yeah, that's not ideal. Not ideal, but I mean, it's good to have you here. Games Workshop just put them up as I got them, but I'll have to wait as I have an event coming up that I've saved for. Oh, nice! What's the event? What are you doing? What's going on in the land of Big Jenks? I like how everybody in the YouTube chat's gone completely silent. Giving Big Jenks the floor in the purple brand. And Major Havoc in the purple brand as well. Melton Mowbray. Damn, what did you do wrong to end up there? I was visiting Zeitgeist, believe it or not. Because he won the giveaway a couple of months ago. So I went to Melton Mowbray, where he is based. I mean, doxing the poor lad now. And we went to the local game store there, and it was awesome. A really nice little store. Very much recommend. Ooh, a fighting game tournament. What kind of fighting game are we talking? Are we talking Street Fighter? Are we talking Mortal Kombat? Do you do many of these tournaments? Interesting guy to have around, Big Jenks. It's a hole, but a great LGS. Yes, sir. Right now, though, I got the Votan army set for half off. So building those, nice. Need to put weapons on the warriors, and I am set. Street Fighter, nice. Round 1, fight. Hadouken! Shoryuken! Tiger uppercut! Nice game. Have you got a particular favourite fighter on Street Fighter, Big Jenks? What are you particularly deadly with? Elena. Okay, nice. Bouncing around. Speedy, speedy. Been to a few majors, but mainly go to see friends. Don't want to try and go pro. Okay. Yeah, as long as you're enjoying it, it's all good, right? Do you play many games of 40k? Do you go to any 40k tournaments? New Mortal Kombat movie was great. Which is the one that has a load of wrestlers in? I think it's the Street Fighter one that's got the wrestlers in rather than the Mortal Kombat one, right? Tekken. Tekken is better than Street Fighter. Those are fighting words. Which is the one with Yoshimitsu in? Bouncing on his sword. I quite like Soul Calibur. I think he was in that as well, right? Soul Calibur's a nice game. I had an RTT tournament 2 weeks ago. Nice. How did you get on? Still new to playing 40k, so getting used to it. Nice. He's in Tekken and Soul Calibur. Yeah. Good games. Good games. Literally fighting game words. That's it. Yeah, I used to love playing as Yoshimitsu. He was my guy. Bouncing on the sword, doing a cheeky little teleport. Oh, and 3, but trying to figure out the detachment that works for how I play. Yeah, that's a lot of the game now, right? The detachment and therefore the force disposition. And it makes a big difference which army you're playing against nowadays as well, because you get specific force disposition matchups. So it's ever evolving, plenty to learn, lots of fun to be had. But at least with the secondaries now, you can hold on to secondaries and see if you can score them later on, which is pretty useful. You don't get stuck with a terrible secondary. Unfortunately, Tekken 8 is terrible and Soul Calibur is dead. Mr. Positive himself, Requiem, spreading those seeds of joy. Street Fighter 6 is good though. Okay, that's good. That is good. I used to rent Soul Calibur from Blockbuster back in the day. Who was the leopard dude? King? Him and Eddie were my dudes. I have a great local store near me that has a ton of tables. Lots of opportunities to play. That's good. Opportunities to play are key, right? For Votan, I'll probably use Tabletop Simulator as I figure out the army. Another very good tool. If you want to join us in the Discord, you'll find plenty of people to play TTS with. Although the majority of people talk in the YouTube chat. Hopefully you can see them on the actual stream itself. But yeah, !Discord in the Twitch chat. We'll get you a link. You hop in, I'll give you a role, and then you can see everything, get involved with everything. And then it's all good. I mean, there are people in there sat there chatting right now in the audio chat. Plenty going on, baby. I love Tekken, it's why I'm so disappointed it ain't. Well, I don't think anything's ever got 8 editions in and still been good. Unlikely Winter, only really played Dead or Alive. Namco refuses to release a new Soul Calibur. Oh, there was a game actually that I used to play many moons ago where it was like, I think it was one group of characters versus another group of characters from a different game. It's like Namco versus Bandai or something like that, I seem to remember. You guys will know it. My memory's not so good. Devil's lettuce interrupted the memory in that portion of my life. I thought I heard Games Workshop killed TTS. You cannot kill that which will never die, Major Havoc. I think they killed a couple of the add-ons and then they just respawned, basically. Typhus brought them back again like the poxwalkers they are. Marvel vs. Capcom, that's the one. You knew it straight away. Good knowledge. Nicely done. Tekken probably has more love in chat because Tekken is larger in EU. Okay. Interesting. Right, let me try and find a Corn Berserker head, or at least a World Eater style head to put on this guy. I think there's some sprues in this box. Got so many sprues dotted around in different places. Oh dear. This is going to be arduous. Right, not this box. It's this one. This is my sprues box. Anything in here? Ooh. Oh no, that's a bloodletter. I think I really want them to have a bloodletter head. Nope. Sprues, anybody? Right, what have we got? Towel. Okay, they look cool. They're not World Eater, but could be interesting. Pop that one down to one side just in case. I think the World Eater parts are in here. That one's... Oh, that's Emperor's Children, we don't want that. That's an empty sprue, I don't know why that's in there. That's an orc. What have we got here? Emperor's Children again. A lot of Emperor's Children, saying I don't have many Emperor's Paths. No. Down to one side and then I might be able to see a little bit more. Just cut out bits from 6 multi-kit boxes last night. Now you've got a big bit straw. Yeah, bits are good when you want to do stuff like this. It's just, I wish my bit organisation was a bit better. Again, that's bloodletters. After all this, I bet I didn't put the corn berserkers in here. I found 3 different blood lettuce sprues. War dog. War dog head would quite look right. Hey! Corn berserker head. That's what we were looking for. It's worth looking through. If you don't look, you won't find, right? The other thing is as well, you take all the sprues out and then they don't fit back in again, and you wonder, how did these fit in the first place? Right, there we go, put all this back. Put it back down there. Old kits used to have mostly good bits, but now I have elbows. Well, you never know when you're going to need an elbow. I could really do with sorting those sprues out, but I'm glad I kept this one, look. Got a nice corn berserker head now. This is exactly what I wanted. Super duper. The army box you got is missing some pieces. Ah, so you get it half off because it's missing a little bit. A couple of warriors and a squad leader. Okay. But are you otherwise happy with it, or is that big sad? Where's my knife gone? It's there. Yeah, there we go. Appropriate head hole. I'm going to have a corn execution now. Why not? Hey, why not? It's what I wanted to do, and it's what I have achieved. Happy days. Still happy with it. Love how they look. Excited to paint them. Try new techniques. Yeah, the Votan that was painted at the start of the Miniature Masters series was pretty cool, right? Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think that looks quite nice. Yeah, why not? Corn Berserker head. He'll be leading my Corn Berserkers anyway, so think it's a good choice, fits nicely. Love the colours she did with it. Yeah, really nice. I really liked it, man. Why not dry fit before using the plastic glue? I just knew it would fit, Psycho. I cut a little hole out with my knife. And I was so confident. I bashed on the plastic glue and we were good to go. Look at him, he looks awesome. I'd go as far as to say he looks super duper. Look at him, my little corn executioner. Cool guy. The blood god shall be pleased. Right, let's bash him on the base. Lucky Knife's favourite bit. Was interested in seeing the techniques used in the second episode for the bust. Just spreading the wet paint. Ha, Lucky Knife. Doesn't want to see the super glue. Not a fan of the gorillas. Yeah, I thought it was interesting the way that guy kind of just... It's basically one massive wet blend, right? With the inks. Inky wet blending. Thought it was a little bit unnecessary that they blurred out the nipple of the bust, though. Thought that was a strange choice. That's the world we live in now. We have museums full of ancient Greek willies and we're allowed to show them. But a fantasy bust with a little bit of breast? No, sir, how dare you? Funny. Funny, funny, funny. The model doesn't even have a nipple. I guess these artists must have been so good. They must have got high levels of areola detail for it to be blurred out. Tell you what, I'm also going to put a... Let's find something to put on the base of this guy as well, seeing as we're here. What have we got? Decapitated Terminator head. Have I not got any out-and-out space marine heads? Must have, right? Where's the other sprue? Come on, what have we got? Let's just bash a load of these on, shall we? Right, why not? Bum 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 bum. Maybe want to try out a bust? Yeah, I think a lot of people will be heading... It's a really good sponsorship, right? Because a lot of people will be heading there. I think they're like $30 for one of the busts. Certainly that first one they did with the blurred out nipple. That one's only about $30, I believe. There we go. Plenty of heads around this guy's base. So, sounds good to me. YouTube's always been weird with those rules. Yeah, it's not ideal, right? Especially since AI will probably just detect everything as a nipple, right? Sorry, it was zoned out. Did I hear we are showing willies now? Sign me up! Yes, but only if the willy is at least 1,800 years old. And carved from clay. Is the idea. Speaking of ancient Greek statues, I learned a new favourite word because of one. Callipygus, having a well-endowed and well-formed bottom. Full round bottom from the Venus Callipygi statue. Callipygus equals got cheeks. Skulls or a towel head. Yeah, so I've gone for some Imperial Guard. Maybe it needs an extra skull there by his left foot. Yeah, extra skull. He needs an extra skull. There's space for one little one. Space for a little one? There we go. Just move that ever so slightly. Lovely, we've got a whole ring of skulls around him now, as you can see. Ringa roses, pocket full of posers. Happy with that. Nice little model with a corn berserker head. Cracking. YouTube has topless African women dancing videos. I don't know how my algorithm got me there, but the more you know. Unlikely Winter. Master of Mammaries. Yes, Cadia Falls. Well, on that note, as we wrap up, what have we done today? We opened a big box of 25-year-old Warhammer 40,000 trading cards. We built a Mega Bug and gave him a little Space Marine trophy. We then built a Master of Executions with a Ring of Skulls. And a Khorne Berserker head. Very happy with that. And if you want to see the Lord of Skulls, be here tomorrow, 6 till 9. And then we may start Project Chaos Knight. The Chaotic Knight that you guys will paint, or at least choose the colours for. Next week, as we celebrate a year since my first ever Warhammer stream, I'll select a part of the mini, you guys will select the colour, and we may end up with a rather patchworked Chaos Knight. Should be a lot of fun. And maybe, for joining in, I might give away a box of Warhammer, who knows, we will see. Until then, thank you all for being here as always. Thanks for the likes, thanks Psycal for gifting out a membership to Joe. Thanks everyone for getting involved in the Twitch, the YouTube, the Discord. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you all soon.
Hey, you're back here for following my stream, my friend.
Woo! Thank you for following me, Big Jenks, baby. Yeah. Thank you for following me, Big Jenks, baby. What?
Thank you very much, Big Jenks. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and if not Wednesday, if not in the Discord, ciao for now, my friends.